Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4... No, 13 Colonies of Loyal British Citizens, a EU4 Let's Play. Let's even maybe do the title. It's not quite the title because I was an idiot and misspelt it, and now I just decided I'm going to keep it. This army is reasonably well balanced to say how it's just been, chucked together from all my regs and dregs. I don't think it'll last long enough for these guys to... No, it might actually just kill the army outright. Oh, please surprise me. Please be nice. I'd like a good surprise for a change. Well, to be honest, the crap ton of loans was a good surprise, but... What's your composition like? 6, 3, and 3. You start marching this way. You guys... head back to your respective sieges. Oh, you're just one of the mercs. Oh, Yamshi finished. Oh no, that's the merc cannon that I built. I haven't left enough there to siege? Really? But we had more armies than that. And you guys stay back. You guys pull forward. The cannon can meet up there as well. You guys meet up here. So around 12,000 to maybe make moves into Spain. And I think that's what we're going to have to do. Oh crap, when did these rebels come up? And we've lost that fight. If I tell you to break, it doesn't make a difference. You go wherever the frick you feel. You're onto the border with the even larger, growing repeatedly larger, scary stacks isn't a good idea. Okay, guys. Like you to fall, please. It looks like my sieges, to be honest, don't seem to be going anywhere. Right, we're down to a -19. If I was to concede defeat... How close are we then? -22. New Spain is not making gains. I'd say the opposite. They haven't took any new provinces yet, and if anything, I'm looking like I should be able to take some land back. Where did their army go? They had another stack on the border, didn't they? Cannons, catch up. To be honest, I would really just like my land unsieged. How am I hostile? Oh, they're my rebels, but I'd rather them siege it up and have, take some war score off me. Trade policy is failing. Lose trade efficiency by 5% or gain free inflation. Actually, we already lose inflation, don't we? Yeah, I'm going down, so unfortunately, prices are on the way up, guys. Cannons, are you going to arrive? We're losing sieges to French Canada, the war that I'm ignoring. Are we still at war with Austria? Oh, Denmark's still at war with Austria. -35%. They might lose that war first, though. Let's see if we can't come down here and take out Mexico. The only thing is, I would expect them to be able to spam troops and surround my little army. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Damn, look at them Frenchies. still making money, which is good because we're going to need it. 22 months, I've got to start dealing with the Dutch. 29. Catholic zealots are back up to... I need this war with Spain over. It's that simple. What type of fort is Mexico going to have? Only 2,000. That we could probably deal with. Can't assault it. No chance, but has that... I was trying to catch him with my fleet earlier, wasn't I? Why am I not doing that? Well, the war enthusiasm has gone down to low. Currently have minus 15 reasons, so if I was to concede defeat, minus 5 reasons. Any of these sieges start to fall, and you have, and I haven't moved you on, I'm an idiot. You guys start coming back down south as well. Primarily because I'm going to have to get you merged up to deal with rebels in the north. Yo, 38,000 for Christ's sake! And we've got 5 gold to spend. So let's recruit another Merc cannon. And 5 gold, so I can probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bankrupt myself, but still be making money. And then hopefully with what we have in total should be okay to start dealing with them rebels. But we're going to have plenty more. Be neglected. Local trade power, local tax modifier, local manpower modifier. Now this is for 17, 16, 10 years. Sorry, where's being neglected? Screw it, just take the tax. Don't quite know where the hell it's on about, but take the tax. Actually, some of these... these rebels here are actually helping us. Don't think they're going to be able to help us in time, though. Really would love to assault it. Oh, wait. Who made peace with Denmark? Obviously not us. Do I have enough artillery to get a decent score? I would need 4, and I currently have 4 at least. I like the number as well. I don't know, how many units of cavalry is there? Why should I have to look down there? Why can't you just have current number and number of units? We have 4, so if it was to fully reinforce, then I get the extra bonus, but I doubt that's going to happen. I need to get to at least only about minus 10 war score. All our new mercs have nicely trained up. So, say 3,000 over here and 3,000 there. We dealt with the Spanish. Dealing with the Dutch rebels is going to be harder. Then we have to deal with the French, but I probably want to deal with... In fact, that's a thing. How many units are over here? 13. So I need sort of 15 cogs. Which I'll probably be better off starting to build on merchantmen. 1, 2, 3. And I can get a whole 3, yay! These ones are just going to cost me and not bring in money. Siege of where? Ooh, one of the rebel ones. That's fine. Okay, keep moving forward. Or what will be backward shortly. Where did their army go again? Cherokee nationalists. So many different cultures. I would love there to be stable government. I don't know how losing prestige or losing admin power is going to help stable government. If you're making demands for something, you should have a plan that actually helps, not that hinders. Okay, does that... make it any more likely that they're going to say yes? -3. How far are some of these from falling? 35%, 35%. So we've got 2 more to drop. And you really need to lose about 3% war score and we should be fine. I don't think that made a difference with the war score. That's quite... how war exhaustion. I have to spend that down again. If I can get out of this war, then a lot of that war exhaustion is going to be able to be dealt with. Trade efficiency, Diplotech. Where am I looking? Occupied home provinces is the majority of it. Spend it down again because it's only going to go up. As long as we're not wasting the points, I'm happy. Siege of Cherokee has fallen. You move up there then, you guys come onto here. And now we're in the land where it's going to take ages to get another siege up, or done. $600 gold, I'm not spending that much clear offer. You don't want any of the provinces you've currently got sieged up. And that'd be returning to France itself. Yeah, you don't... I was going to say, I could maybe have returned something to French Canada. But not to... not to France, because France would have to fight directly. Select you and move on. Oh, what are you offering? The 13 colonies will give up Senti to France. But I'll also pay... No, wait, you'd accept basically one or the other of them, so why the hell would I ever accept that decline? Short of not having a diplomat, I really can't see the point in ever accepting the AI's offers. They never... Low war enthusiasm, they should be offering things... For Christ's sake. They should be offering things which... You know, to help them get out the war. They're still trying to make gains. That's annoying. France isn't really the problem. The rebels are more of a problem than France. Okay, now we're at war with a freaking Commonwealth as well. Although my war enthusiasm has gone up. Occupied and besieged home provinces. Length of war. Allying... Oh. Separate war enthusiasm for... Yes, both wars. Revolts in the 13 colonies. 13 colonies. Military strength is actually that low that they're not liking it. If you guys can get into a positive, I'd be very happy. Or if you was to fall, I would love you to fall. Can I see the siege, please? We're never going to get you up to full 4,000, though. If you want to have the bonus for 4,000 units, cavalry, artillery, you really need 5,000. Because drop that one below and you're screwed. Denmark has made peace with Austria. That's one less war I'm in. Brilliant. Not too brilliant because our overlord's ally just got weaker. And it looks like our overlord's other ally. How the hell we became allied with both Sweden and Denmark, I'm not too sure, because I would have thought they would have been natural enemies for global domination, but... Come on, rebels, siege that up. 14%, 21%. They're the only ones that are in positive, aren't they? I like it, I'm counting the rebel sieges as mine. Got a little choice but to. There, that's 2 more. We're at 10%. New Spain. Offer tribute. I will concede defeat. You'll say, yes, we currently have one reason for saying this. That's fine with me, because at the minute we are gaining 0.15 war exhaustion. That's monthly from being in this war, so I need that off. I need that gone. We need to start dealing with these rebels. Lost some more prestige, but I don't care. I lost prestige, but I don't care. I lost prestige, but I don't care. And where are you marching to? I'm reading out something beginning with a Q. So that's there. You're not pointing in that direction. Damn you. Meet up down here. You guys meet up down here. So we'll deal with these 3 stacks of rebels. Keep trying to build up a fleet. There we go. Pay more attention to how many of them we have once we get closer. Merge these up into groups and they should be large enough to deal with them. And that's going to be at least 10-ish thousand. Yeah. Marching down on Mexico, although it's taken us a long time to get there, wasn't a terrible idea, I don't think. We pause, please. Merge up. Very low on cavalry here. You're going to be most likely very high on cavalry, I guess. No, also very low. 10 versus 9. No leader. Screw it, recruit a leader just to have one. What type of rebels are these anyway? Scottish peasants. Holy cow. What happened there? I'm rolling 0s, they're rolling 9s. And of course now you're going to retreat halfway across the known freaking world. Should have expected I needed more. You... How many troops are occupying here? It's already up to a full 1,000, so I need a full 1,000 there. Create a new unit, take off 2 of the mercs, stand them behind. I have to merge it with the main army to deal with that 8 stack then. Come around here. Once they've merged up, we can go, and I'm going to start dealing with 38,000 freaking Dutch. What do I get if I negotiate with them? The Dutch ones, that is, because they're very close. I know you want to defect, but what do I get? Oh, I've got to go handle them, haven't I? Local autonomy. Screw it, accept their demands. That's a acceptable thing to dealing with. Catholic zealots, I'm still gonna need to deal with. 80 months though, so I've got plenty of time. Scottish peasants, I have to deal with them, that's not right. Why would the Scottish peasants want to defect to Scotland? The Scottish peasants are revolting in Scotland as well. Where are you marching to? Capital. Okay, you guys go to capital as well. I completely forgot about you. We've got money again, so let's have a look at some boats. 2, to be honest, is probably fine, and I know that they're in a reasonable location for them being built. We've got 3. I think they're the only ships I got, so... No, I must have some ships somewhere else then. Here, shippies. Oh yeah, my tremendously tiny trade fleet. In that case, create a new unit, break off the war galleon, select the trade guys, protect trade in Chesapeake Bay. It's going to make all the difference, guys. All of the difference. Whereas you can come back here and help out with that. Really? Waco wouldn't have been a better idea to go through? Nationalist uprising in Muscovy. It's not Muscovy. Muskogee. Muskogee. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be said. But it's fine. It can be dealt with. In fact, 8 stack. Any stack deal with this 3 stack, and the 14 stack can deal with you. But I probably should have had... Move! Thank you. Probably should have had them dealing with them already. Now it's just the French and the Catholics I need to kill. Although we did take huge losses. Stopping them from getting any more things sieged up is going to be very valuable to us. French Canadians don't have much of a force, so actually these guys who were completely broken, I'm going to march up north and start dealing with them. I'm sure you were supposed to be mine. Once you get there, we'll just drop off the smallest siege we can do. We lost that other siege. Means I'm going to have to readdress where I'm sending them to, because you're going to be moving. You're not moving. That is surprising, but let's have a look at where we need to be building ships. Okay, next quickest to a Delaware and Putahana. There. Actually, screw it. Can convert places. Screw it, try. Phew. Oh. Just how that sneezing in my head feels like it's just exploded. Right, you guys. How many... Only 800 in the fort, create a new... I don't split in half. Reorganise you guys. You're just enough to maintain that siege. You guys want to be coming to Coney so that I can start thinking about ferrying you over to the African world. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today, and it's going to be the end of this recording session for me, because as you guys probably noticed, we missed an episode. I believe it's going to have been on Sunday. Last Sunday for me anyway. It might be Saturday or Monday, depending on where you are in the world. I don't know when. No, 12 o'clock time slot for me. Will be worst case scenario midnight releases at the near the international dateline. So no, this would be Sunday for all of you. I've got to remember that this time slot is on the same day for everybody. Then again, if it got released at 5 minutes to midnight, you might have been in bed and or just not able to watch it until later on. So you'll be seeing it on Monday. But yeah, shh. Oh, you wouldn't have been seeing it on Monday because there was nothing there. Yeah, but I need to get these recording and encoding. I need some Lesbos as well, and the midnight slot for me, which was the live stream content. I need something to fill there as well. But the multiplayer is well in advance. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, that's all we have time for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.